Hey guys, from everythingcountry.com, I'm Felix, and I'm here with the lovely Jessie James Decker. Hi, how are you?
Felix?
How's everything?
Everything's good.
I just saw you perform. Amazing performance.
Thank you.
You killed it. You really killed it. It was awesome.
Thanks.
All right, so let's start off. Congratulations on all your singles and everything, especially Clint Eastwood. That's a great song.
Yeah.
Where did it come from? How did that song come about?
Well, that was the song I fell in love with a couple years ago. I loved it, and I just felt like it'd be perfect for me. And I loved. It was kind of a throwback, so I thought that would be just a great song to throw on the record.
So you said your Clint Eastwood track, "My Cowboy," is also a really big track. We played at my club actually,
Oh,
at the
cool.
Roundup. Yeah.
Oh, very
But
cool.
yeah, great line dance that we have to it and everything. It's a big track. Now, your birthday's coming up, April 12th,
Yeah,
right?
I'm
Any
in Aries.
plans?
Well, I think I'm gonna have it probably in Florida, here,
Okay.
somewhere here in Florida. There's a vacation home we have here, and it's on the Gulf, and we just absolutely love coming to Florida and spending our family time together. We have a little beach house together. We do our family vacations, so probably gonna be doing that. Yeah.
Now, singing, was that your first option, or do you have other careers in mind? Or?
No, it's always been singing. I've never wanted to do anything else. Ever since I was 2, I've always been singing. It's always been, my dream. It's always been the talent. It's always been what I wanted to do. When I was 15, I started going to Nashville, got a record deal by 19, had 3 record deals at this point. This is my 3rd record deal, so this is the dream. This is what I'm doing.
Who inspired you to pursue music? Do you have anybody in your family that sings, plays instruments, or?
Nobody that does music in the family that inspired me. I honestly was born with a voice, and then I've always loved doing it. It was always drawn to different artists and different genres of music. It's just always been what I wanted to do. There was no other option for me.
Now, question: you have a YouTube channel to do like beauty tips and everything like that. I clearly don't really need or use makeup, but how did that come about?
Well, I think from a lot of my shows and from a lot of my TV things that we did when we had a show on E, a lot of girls started asking, how I got my makeup to look a certain way, what kind of tips that I had, because I'm really into beauty. So I just decided to be helpful, and I started doing a YouTube channel and giving them ideas and tips and different products to use to make their lives easier, because I figured if I was in their shoes and there was something I wanted to learn, I would want someone to tell me how to do it. So that's how it got started.
And of course, you're a mother of 2.
Yep.
Right? You're a mother of 2. How is motherhood and balancing motherhood and a career and TV and everything that you're doing? How's that balancing out?
I have
for
no
you?
idea how I'm balancing it all, but I'm still breastfeeding. I have a almost 7-month-old son, a 2-year-old daughter, and I'm just doing the best that I can. And the key is I just keep them with me 24/7. And if they're not with me, they're with my mom and dad, who they're obsessed with, so they don't think that they're being babysat or taken care of, because they're just with my mom and dad. They're with their grandparents. So they're wonderful. They're amazing. And Eric and I, it's extremely important to us to put our children first. And if something doesn't work out as far as, dates or schedules or something, because it doesn't work out for the children, then I just don't do it.
Now, outside of like singing and all the craziness and motherhood, how do you relax? What is your main thing that you do to relax and just forget about everything?
I honestly don't relax right now because I have a 7-month-old and I have a toddler. There's no such thing as relaxing. Relaxing to me is to get a couple hours of sleep here and there at night. But in the future, when I do get some sleep, it's going to our home here in Florida and just laying out on the beach and having an iced tea and just relaxing. That is my getaway.
Now, if you were doing music, where would you be? What do you think you would be doing if you didn't do music?
If I wasn't doing music, there's a couple things. I obviously love beauty. I'd be doing hair and makeup. I'm really interested in that. But if I wasn't doing that, I really am into psychology. I'd love to be like a counselor or a therapist for people who have issues. I feel like I'm a people person. I really enjoy hearing about other people's lives and what they're going through and kind of giving them my input.
Well, I can see how you connect with the crowd. Honestly, when I was just seeing you perform, you have this connection with the crowd. It's just amazing. Now, if you had to pick a male or female country artist to do a duet with, who would it be?
I think right now the artist I'm really interested in, I really like what Sam Hunnan's doing. And for a while I didn't get into it because I'm like, oh, it's just a hype. Everyone's getting into it. And I usually like to find these underground artists that no one knows about. But I finally gave in and I bought his record. And he's extremely talented. I love the production of his records. I love the lyrics. I love the message. I love the tone of his voice. I think everything about him is great. I think he's doing a great job. I feel like he and Eric would be best friends. But I just think that I would love to do a song with him because I feel like we would have kind of the same sound and kind of the same production and message, from a song or something like that.
Yeah, Sam Hunt is also considered like that pop country, isn't that?
I think he's the country version of Drake. I love him.
Okay, country version of Drake.
I always say that all the time. I think he's the country version of Drake.
He's like the R&B of country, basically.
Yeah, I think he's awesome. I think it's so interesting that he's doing something so different, and his lyrics mean something. It's not always about your cliche lyrics that everyone's trying to do. The next, pickup song or next catchphrase. I feel like he just writes about real life, and I love it.
How do you feel about that? How do you feel about the country genre like changing to like what people now consider like pop country, and then you got the bro country? How do you feel about that?
I think the bro country is great. I do think that it was a phase. I think we're coming out of it. I think people really want to hear real songs, real messages, real lyrics, things that touch you, things that mean something to you. I think our generation is getting smarter, and I think they want to hear smart music. And I think that we're going to start giving them smarter music instead of the throwaway, I'm a country boy. I think they want to hear the real stuff, and I think we're smarter than it. So I think we're going to be coming out with that kind of stuff.
Now, what are your future projects? What are your future projects besides, with the whole YouTube, with your career, like music, TV?
Yeah.
What's the future for Jessie?
Well, I got a record deal 6 months ago. I'm signed to Epic Records. LA Reid signed me again. So I have a single coming out called Lights Down Low, and I'm shooting the video and the photo shoot for all of that in a couple of weeks. And that's the single, and we're going to be going for it. And then I have a record coming out this summer. So lots of things coming up.
Okay, so to our fans, what is your motto? What inspires you? What's your motto that you can tell your fans? This is how I live my life.
My motto is never settle. I always say that constantly. #never settle. I think that we're all capable of getting exactly what we want and what we dream of, and I don't think anyone should ever have to settle because they don't think that what they want is reachable. And I think everything that you want, everything that you feel is out there, and you can get it if you put in hard work and you put in good energy. The universe will give it to you. That's what I think.
Thank you so much for this
interview.
I appreciate it. It was a pleasure.
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
All right, guys, make sure you follow her. iTunes, everything. Jessie James Decker, the one and only.
Thank you.